Looks like we warped into that pit of astral energy.
Helganquil!
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Wait, can you understand us?
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
I knew there was something off here!
They're not pulling punches. We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
Azure Storm! Burn! Take this!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
As impressive as always. Astral energy!
Say no more!
Alphen.
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Dahnan slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
If we lose heart now, this whole mission is over. We have to stay the course.
Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it.
What the? Where did they come from?
Less worry, more action. Concentrate.
More Zuko?
Keep calm and take them astral energy!
Say no more!
Got it!
Well done!
Resonate with me!
Glacial Spear!
Rising Wyvern! Air pressure! Azure Storm! Azure Storm!
Not on my watch!
You're mine! Azure!
Astral energy!
Say no more! More?
How about this? Astra! Elusive deity! Devastation! You're mine!
Hear my call!
I'm ready!
Steel Force!
Destruction!
Raging Glacial Spear! Here's the evil weak now!
Destruction!
I'll be
Destruction!
saving this one!
Rising Wyvern! Elusive deity!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
None shall escape my judgment! I never miss!
You're mine! Resonate with the earth! Azure Storm!
I'm ready! Not much longer to go!
Come on, one final push!
Let's do this together, Alphen!
I can carve through armor!
Do it!
Snake of the abyssal deep.
Take this! Azure Storm! Here I come! I'm not done!
Supernova!
Azure
Dance in
Storm!
the wind! Air thrust! Do it!
Stardust! Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Step back! This one's all law!
Even in such a harsh environment as this, there are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be Zeugles somehow?
Whatever they are, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them. think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's core?
If that's true, then if we go down, we should find the Great Spirit at the bottom.
We could get there even faster if we simply jump down instead.
You sound alarmingly serious when you say that.
Guess I misread the landing. These structures don't look like anything built by the Renans, or even what we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps this is the true architectural style of the Ganquil. Or perhaps the opposite, given their situation.
You mean like how some places favor building stuff with stone, while others rely on wood?
That's an interesting way... Coming through!
Lightning
Azure Storm!
Tornado!
Negative gate!
These ones can reach around us! Now!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That was almost too easy. No enemy can stand against us.
If only every battle went so well.
Azure Storm! Ignite!
Raging
That'll
Luna
bring you
Storm!
down.
Here I come!
Let's get you
Azure
up now!
Storm!
Resonate with the earth!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Looks like it could be worth something.
Gotta break through!
Likewise, energy! Dance in the wind!
Here I come!
Elusive deity!
Astral energy! Lunar power! Test some kind of camouflage!
Destruction!
Here! Spirit flame! Reload!
Here I come!
By the soul
I'm not done!
All right!
Raging
It's
Luna
showtime!
Storm!
Take it! I've been hit with something!
So even a masochist has his limits.
Not feeling so great.
Here comes! Recover!
I owe you one!
Raging Luna Storm!
Searing test! Steel force!
No
Hard
escape!
will! How's this?
You're finished!
Vanquish darkness! Mega ray!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for.
So you clamor
Get
for my
behind me.
true
Got
power?
it! I'll leave it to you! Eat dirt!
On your...
Holy land!
Take this!
This one's mine!
You're finished!
No further!
Take this!
Vanquish darkness! Lunar power!
No escape!
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision!
Take it! Got it!
Here
Do
I
it!
come! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Was that a new skill I saw back there?
Indeed. Well, sort of. Actually, it's a family staple harkening back 8 generations.
Maybe you can just write all this down?
No choice! Azure Storm! Burn!
Photon flash! Lunar
Armor
corruption!
won't save you!
Azure Storm!
Resonate with the Earth!
Illuminate!
Turn the tables on us.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back.
I'm not done! Azure Storm!
By the power of water!
Eat dirt!
Annihilate! Now!
Resonate with the Earth!
In an instant! Impact block!
pretty lucky.
Right, here goes!
May a thousand gales carry you to death!
Azure Storm!
Annihilation! Mega Ray! Annihilation! I think I'll pass on the handshake. By the power of water!
Azure Storm! You picked the wrong fight!
Mega Ray!
Here I come!
By the power of water! Steel! By the power of water!
Burn!
Annihilation! There you go! Don't come out!
I'm not done! Azure Storm!
Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Out of our way!
Ignite!
They're surrounding us! Lightning orb! Power of water!
Azure Storm!
Now!
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
My turn!
Pounce it!
Stardust!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize. That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
Go no further!
Resonate with the Azure Storm!
I'll cover you!
I'll face you!
Nice begin!
You're
I'll
mine!
get you off his head! That's not even fair!
You're mine! Here I come!
Illuminate the glow!
Stardust!
Thrilling performance.
I'm all stopped!
You picked the wrong fight!
This one's mine!
Blue escape! Azure Storm! Burn!
Dance in the wind! Where are you going?
You're mine!
And you take it can't get out of this!
Get on in there with the lunar corruption! More
It's
of
over!
that!
Negative
Magic
gate.
down!
Resonate with the earth!
Lightning! More for the
Stalagmite.
stockpile!
On your
Burning! We got confiscated! Hold on to your art! Here I come!
You're mine! Ignite! You're mine!
I'm ready!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
My fists are crushing it out there!
coming through!
Ignite! Here I come!
It can hide
Do
itself?
it!
From me?
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
May 1,000 gales carry you to dread! Cyan
Blue
infinite!
escape! Burn!
Do it!
Your arms are really incredible.
It's thanks to you I can use them.
And I promise I'll always be here.
You fight better at a distance.
The further away, the better. You and I both.
You're mine!
Holy land!
I'm not done!
Lightning! Here goes the wave of fury! Lightning!
Burn it!
You got this! Here's my holy land!
I can carve through armor!
Here I come!
I can carve through armor!
Lightning to shatter evil! Thunder blade! Magic sand!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
I am not beyond fury!
Strike!
This one's mine! May 1,000 gales
Eat
carry
this!
you to dread!
Resonate with the
Mega
earth!
ray!
Azure Storm! Not
Now!
today!
Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes
to action!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
What do you think this place was for? Ah!
What the hell? Are they asleep?
No, they appear to be well preserved. However, they are all dead.
Dead? So this is a mass grave?
Looks that way. However, none of them appear to be Helgenquil.
Bear in mind that Renans were originally Danans, who were remade and sent to live on Lenegus. Knowing that, they would have needed a place to perform the procedures somewhere.
And that place is here, I assume.
So what you're saying is that all of these are Danan, or rather, Renan bodies?
Most likely, yes. It must have been abandoned for one reason or another.
There are so many of them. They were all taken away, but never given the chance to wake.
What is that thing?
Something we have to fight if we want to get across, it seems.
Be careful! It's huge!
What is with all the huge lumbering beasts lately?
No ordinary zoo. That much is damn sure.
Watch yourself. All bets are off when it comes to this thing.
Hope this works.
Azure Storm!
Instant!
Ignite! You're mine! Azure Storm!
Lunar Storm!
Hear me!
Resonate with the earth! Azure Storm!
Spread! Glacier Field! Here's the evil!
Trash you!
Azure Storm!
Resonate with the earth!
Ignite! Its head is weak point?
We'll need to bring it down somehow to hit it.
In that case, let's start with the one in the middle.
By the power of water!
Resonate
with the earth!
Magic is done! Not here!
Take this!
Water! Hear my call!
Air
Lunar
pressure!
corruption!
Resonate with the earth! Won't save you!
Gemini
Azure
Ultra!
Storm!
On your
Blue
Rock
escape!
Field!
resonate with the earth! Won't save you! I'm
Lunar
ready!
Blast! Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
A freezing storm! Can't be
Lunar
stopped!
Storm! Azure Storm!
Whistle!
It's over! Ignite!
Light Astra! Magic is
Take
down!
it!
I'll face
Azure
you!
Storm!
Back into the fray! Light Astra, let it go!
I'm not done! Azure Storm!
You get to death! Still only land! Lunar corruption! I'm unstoppable! Illuminate the dark!
Azure Storm!
Raging
Such
unadulterated
Now you
see what I can do!
Glacial
We got him on the run!
Don't get cocky!
Right. Still anyone's butt.
The fluidity of your
I
movement
never
is simply
miss!
incredible.
In here!
It's over!
I'll be
Elusive
deity!
Recover!
Burn!
By the power of water! Nail struck!
Begin!
Azure Storm!
Corruption! Lunar blast!
Take this! I'm not done!
Clear for us up
You're finished!
Here's the evil!
Take this!
Raging storm!
Blue escape!
Great laser!
You're finished! Not today!
Cyan
You're
instant!
mine!
Light Astra! Magic now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
The hell was that thing?
Probably something that was made here and somehow managed to survive, even after all this time. Not that there's any way of knowing now.
What's wrong?
Oh, I just suddenly found myself contemplating what might have happened to the sovereigns that were meant to emerge from the crown contests.
What do you mean?
You see, the winners of the past crown contests were all strong astral arts practitioners. Furthermore, that enemy we just fought appeared to be composed of several human bodies. It was certainly nothing one would find in nature.
You're saying those were the remains of the winners? That they forgot who they once were?
I'm merely saying it's a possibility.
That's absolutely gruesome. How long had the Helganquil been at this?
It was Rena's great spirit that made them do all of this. Anything to get its astral energy.
We're not gonna jump down, right?
I certainly hope not.
After hearing Dohalim's suggestion, I'm honestly not sure what to say.
I assure you all, I was merely stating the possibility.
We're back in that other room? Did the teleporter fail or something?
Something feels off about it.
Look! Everything's upside down!
The furnishings are at least. No, you're right. The whole room's flipped on its head.
So what was once down is now up, and vice versa. I suppose the teleporter reversed our orientation then.
I guess this is the flip side of that pathway we were walking on just a little while ago.
This is crazy. Who knew such amazing technology existed?
Everything's topsy-turvy and that's all you can think about?
Bear in mind,
Get lost!
Ignite!
Lunar corruption!
Here I come!
Raging star! Power of water! Go get it! Lightning! Downfall! This is gonna need all of us together!
Eat this!
This world! It's weakened!
This ends now!
Magic is in! Only
Here I
Ren!
come! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield score. Get behind me.
Good! I'll leave it to you!
Freeze Lancer! Lightning orb!
Azure Storm!
Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
quite necessary when creating weaponry.
What are those? They look like Shion's thorns, and with flowers too.
Not real ones, though. They're just like that flower growing out of Rena.
We must be getting close to the Great Spirit now.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that thing you said about how a little bit of Dana's Great Spirit is inside all of us?
Right. That's why Dana's Great Spirit is so much more diluted. Weak, even. Whether it was a choice so it didn't overpower others, or just the way it is anyone's guess.
If that's true, then wouldn't it mean Dana's will could never form under natural conditions?
Yeah, sounds like that's probably the case.
So if Dana exists within all of us, then what if something occurred that brought everyone's hearts and minds together as one? That unity could potentially act as Dana's will.
You mean if everybody was, like, thinking the exact same thing at the exact same time? Come on, there's no way we could pull that off.
I know it's a long shot, but it might work.
Let's assume that's even possible for a second. Would it even be enough to fight back against Rena's Great Spirit?
If nothing else, it might be an option if we can't use the Renasalma.
Things are different here than on the surface.
That shows how deeply we've ventured into Rena.
And how close we've come to the real enemy.
You're mine! No escape! You're finished!
Victory is within reach.
Dig deep, and we can do this!
Impressive fervor, little one.
My turn! We got flyers!
I've got it! Let him launch it!
You picked the wrong fight! All yours!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
An opponent like this should be easy. Not today!
Can't it? None shall escape my judgment!
Burn in hell! Azure Storm!
Lightning orb!
I'll face you. Crescent flash.
You're mine!
Can't it?
I'm not done!
Clear for a shot.
Annihilate! Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Here I come! Azure Storm!
Elusive deity.
Don't leave! Blow them away!
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
Go no further!
Azure Storm! I'm not done! Azure Storm! Rising Movement!
You are
I can shatter any steel.
Do it! Not much longer to go.
Come on.
Now!
Final push. I shall provide.
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done! How's this?
Here I
More Stukos?
Keep calm and take them down!
Devastation!
None shall escape my judgment! With astral energy!
Glacial
Magic
Sphere.
is chaos evil! Thunderblade! Blah blah blah!
Rise
Holy
and
One
conquer!
Sphere! Pierce evil!
On your knees.
Freeze blade! To the wind!
Burn in hell!
That'll bring you down!
Here I come!
This will be tasty!
Resonate with the earth.
Might.
You're mine! I'm not done!
Now! Jolene! This one's got your name on it!
Act to act. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go!
Stardust!
As impressive as always.
Now!
Here I hope there isn't more.
Take this! I'm ready! Azure Storm! It's over!
Resonate with the earth.
I'm not done! Devastation! Rising Wyvern! Not more! Take this! No escape! Devastation!
I thought you were going to wreck the place.
I'm not nearly finished yet!
Then I'll provide assistance however I can.
I'm ready!
Very well! Astral energy! Full throttle!
My astral arts are coming along quite nicely.
Coming along? What do you want to do with them?
Oh, you know. Sprout flowers from the tip of my staff, suspended in midair.
So you want to be a street magician then?
The Zeugles here are putting up a real fight.
That just goes to show how important this place is.
Or perhaps they simply thrived freely here.
The astral energy here is so dense. It's like trying to walk through water.
I know the Great Spirit's will is in the center of Rena, but with the world in this state, the entire planet has become its body, right? So doesn't that mean we're already inside it?
I would say that is horrifyingly correct. After all, the further we climb, the denser the astral energy becomes.
What's the matter, Rinwell? Are you not feeling all right?
No, it's nothing like that. It just feels like the energy here is a little more intense than it was before.
You mean Rena's energy?
Yeah, it's like when I made contact with Dana's will in the wedge. It's almost as though I can understand what Rena's will is thinking.
But Rena's will is supposed to be a lot stronger. Aren't we risking the Great Spirit controlling us if we interact with it directly?
I don't think we have to worry about that. Rena's will is only supposed to control true Renans, like the Helganquil. If we can discern what the Great Spirit is thinking too, we might learn something, a weakness. But just to be safe, let me contact it alone.
Are you insane? Rinwell, you're gonna...
Rinwell!
There was only meant to be one world. And your goal is to make them one. Is this fear? What just happened?
Are you all right? Rinwell? Rinwell, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I think.
What were you thinking? You could have gotten yourself killed!
He's right. You had us all terrified, Rinwell.
I'm sorry. I really, really am. But I know now. I know how the Great Spirit thinks. I know what it wants, how it feels. Rena's Great Spirit wants to complete the world.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying it's trying to make something?
Yes, exactly. Originally, Dana and Rena were meant to be one world. But that never happened. They've stayed separated, and the Great Spirit wants to finish the process.
What do you mean, one world? How is that even possible?
I don't know, but its will is clear. That's what the Great Spirit is trying to accomplish. The only problem is that since Rena's energy isn't evenly spread like Dana's, it seems like it'll vanish before that happens naturally.
So it's trying to absorb Dana while it still can, so that it can force the two planets to unite. Is that what you're saying?
The Great Spirit is scared. But it's not scared the way a rational person would be. It's more raw and undiluted, like just pure fear.
Like an animal, acting out of instinct. Although admittedly, an animal would be easier to communicate with. At the very least, I have my doubts that it recognizes us as sentient beings with a reason for coming here. Earth, water, fire, and wind energy exist in both worlds, but only darkness and light can be found within Rena and Dana, respectively. The Renis Alma, as far as we know, the only host capable of harvesting the astral energy, is composed of all six. Knowing all that, Rinwell's findings do sound plausible.
That sounds a lot like Shion's thorns, doesn't it? The whole reason the Great Spirit is trying to unite Dana and Rena into one world is in order to save itself. And if her thorns are part of the Great Spirit, then they must also be trying to save themselves?
Alphen, what is it?
We thought the only way to free your thorns was for you to die. Yet despite that, they seem to be doing everything in their power to stop that from happening to you. Something wasn't adding up. But then I just realized something. If the Great Spirit doesn't want to die, then neither would your thorns. Those same emotions, that fear, that determination, and its energy must have been the same thing that was keeping you alive. You were its vessel.
In that case, is that why her thorns caused so much pain to anyone who touched her? Because they were trying to protect themselves?
If that's all true, then... well, it's more than a little ironic.
The Great Spirit merely expresses its desires. I imagine it was the Helganquil who were likely tasked with putting together and implementing an actual plan.
Shion.
I'm okay. We need to hurry and clean this mess up before it gets out of hand.
Still, even if the current state of the world is wrong like you said, does that really make everything okay?
If the world had been whole from the start, as it should have been, there'd be no Dana and no Rena, no masters or slaves, no lords, no crown contest, maybe just peace.
Retreat if you know what's good for you. You picked the wrong fight. Azure Storm! Take it!
Your blade moves like silk.
Ignite!
I just let my instincts take over. How fascinating.
As impressive as always.
And here I hope that wasn't true.
No, I've never seen Shion actually look flustered.
Looks like it... could be worth something. Get lost!
Ignite! I'll face you. I'll blind you with a
Annihilation! That'll bring you down! Outstanding form! I'll shoot them out of the sky!
bathed in blood, rending you apart. Wide open! It won't escape me.
Raging
Bloody
storm!
howling!
Water,
You're mine!
hear my call!
Azure Storm!
My Azure magic is
Azure
there!
Storm!
In here!
Armor won't save you! You're finished!
Elucidated kill! Here's the
Azure
healing
Storm!
power!
You're
Great
mine!
laser!
I'm not done! You. Azure Storm!
Non-solid raging storm!
Lightning Warrior!
One at a time!
Devastation!
Glacial spear! Here's evil! Air thrust! Do
Resonate
it!
with the earth! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Wherever we go on this planet, there are machines littered everywhere.
It's impressive to look at as a bystander, but I sure wouldn't want to live here with all of this around.
I know what you mean. There are no fish here. I couldn't cook any of my delicious dinners for you all if we lived here.
Go no further!
Burn in hell! Elusive deity!
Water field! Hear my call!
Azure Storm!
Illuminate the dark! Here's the holy land!
Take it! Soda! Can you take it? Let me see what I can do! You're finished! Burn in hell! Make the abyssal deep! Here I come! No escape! I'll smack you! You picked the wrong fight! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclops!
This could be useful.
You're mine! Not today! You're mine!
Bill's body slam us into next week! Hold on to your form.
Now you see what I can do! Burn! You're mine! Azure Storm!
The enemy is going all out!
You're finished! I'm ready!
Here's a healing art!
On your knees! River!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Well done!
Not a chance!
Thanks, Shia.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Blood! Burning you apart! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
You got company! I'll heal you all! Lightning
Ignite!
defense!
We did it!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that wasn't true.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I just let my instinct. How fascinating.
Holy lamp!
We're in good form.
Gotta break through! Bestow thy mystic mercy! Bestow thy mystic mercy!
Corruption!
Okay.
Raging cascade! Cyan instant! Magic air thrust!
Can you take it?
Azure storm!
Right?
Yes, Alfred. Very bad.
I don't feel so good.
Here's a healing art. First aid!
Now you anything in armor is all mine!
Hear my call!
I can
Spread!
carve through armor! Here I come! On your knees! Azure storm!
March requires complete focus! Freeze
It's over!
laser!
Air pressure! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Healing circle! Annihilation!
Power
Retreat!
Sorry to trouble.
Now!
Do the same for me.
Astral energy! Full throttle! Not too shabby, if I do say so myself.
Far more than the power I can conjure alone, that's for sure.
Was that?
So those thorns of Shion's, they're really a part of Rena's Great Spirit?
Most likely. But only a small fragment of it in the big picture. I don't sense a will of its own emanating from them.
If it's that insignificant, is there that much point getting rid of it?
I won't forgive you!
Burn in hell!
Lightning! Downfall! Raging
Negative
storm!
gate!
Lunar corruption!
Not today!
Puddle! Photon
You're
blast!
mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Seal! Mega
You're
ray!
mine! Aim resonate with the earth!
I'll be saving you the power of blood!
Strike! Not today!
Do it! World!
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone!
You picked the wrong fight!
Raging cascade!
Lewis kick!
Watch yourself. I sense incredible power.
Photon! You get the gist!
Armor won't save you!
Sleep now!
Take this!
More for the stockpile!
I can carve through armor!
Lunar corruption! Raging
Take this!
storm! Banana! Annihilation!
I'll smash you!
Into the shadow! Magic! Thunder
I
blade!
can carve through! I'll finish you here! I'm ready!
Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go! Raging storm! Here's another! Here's another! Light astral magic is there! Air thrust! Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle! I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Hey, new equipment. dead end, huh?
Why don't we just use this?
Wait!
Jeez! Don't scare me like that! What, is there something wrong with it?
No, it's not that. It's just, this is it. Whatever it is, we're about to find out.
It's the moment of truth. There's no turning back now till we've won. Either we get through this, or we vanish along with the rest of the world as we know it. Is everyone ready?
We've come this far. I'm not about to turn tail now. I say we knock this thing out and head back home.
It's time to relegate the past to where it belongs. It's been a long journey getting here, but it ends now.
No, this isn't the end. Once we've overthrown the old order, there's still the task of creating a new world.
A world without divisions, where no one cares whether you're Danon or Renan, or if you have magic or not. You're right. We have to win this.
Let's get going then. After all, our future awaits.
Our future. One free of tyranny and exploitation. For the freedom to live with those we hold dear. And for a new era. Let's go! Hold on. Are we on that giant flower?
We're finally here then.
But then, where is the core of the Great Spirit? Or the Renaissalma, for that matter.
According to Hevrek 35, this should be where we find the core.
Rinwell, do you sense anything?
This is definitely where the energy of the Great Spirit is strongest, but what's giving off the most energy is the flower we're standing on.
That said, we're not gonna be able to destroy something this huge. You want me to hit it and see what happens?
Hey, look!
The Renaissalma!
Is that like Dana's astral energy? But why?
What?
Stay sharp! Something's coming!
What is this?
It wants us gone. It has so much anger. All of its fear has evolved into hatred.
You're saying that this is the Great Spirit's core?
And in order to fight us, it's taken on this form?
My thorns. I feel them whirling inside me. They're getting restless. I'm certain of it. This is the source of my thorns, and of my visions. This is the darkness that will consume all existence.
What do we do now? The Renaissance is inside that thing. And I don't think we'll win this fight without it.
We have to get it back. We will find a way somehow.
Agreed. And now that it has a physical form, cutting through it's what we'll do.
Great Spirit, I understand you to live. You've made that very clear. However, if you're planning on destroying everything, then first, you'll have to get through us. Everyone, let's go!
We're not energy for you to consume, and we're not puppets for you to control!
Only humankind has a right to determine their own future. We will never let something like you take that away from us.
I'm sorry, but we won't let you take any more away from us. We'll do whatever it takes to stop you.
I fight to quell the sounds of anguish from our world, that it may be filled with joy and peace once again.
Give it back. Give it all back. Give us back our world and give me back my own life.
Once and for all, we are going to end centuries of terror and death. Right here, right now. Eat this!
Holy Land! Oh, violent guiding wind. Con now!
Bringing you up through armor!
Ignite!
Bathed in blood, breathing you a bloody holiday! Resonate with the earth! I can carve through armor! Such unadulterated fury!
I'll smash you! Glacial Spear, pierce evil, freeze Lancer! Carve now through all! Sleep now! Glacial
Bloody
Spear,
holiday!
pierce
In a
evil!
vine,
Steel, freeze
armor
Lancer!
won't save you!
Get on in there with me! Searing Lancer, reload! Searing Flame, reload! Hear me, flame of Stern! Burning Truth! Hear my now! Kisara, go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Can't get out of this!
Magic is air thrust! Light after
You picked the wrong one!
Holy
You're
Land!
mine! I'm not done! It's over!
What in the world is this round thing?
That attack. Is this a Lord's handiwork?
I'm past being surprised.
I say we destroy it, and quick! Azure Storm!
Show thy mystic mercy!
Azure Storm!
Benediction light!
It's too much!
What in the world?
Astro Dohalim!
I'm alright. I'm still standing. Now you see what I can do!
Lightning Orb! Illuminate magic!
Stay away from my friend!
I'll smash you!
Raging Storm!
I can carve through armor!
Take this!
Light Axe Raging Cascade! In here!
Armor won't save! I'm just getting started!
I'll pick you up!
I'll smash you!
Recover! Get on there! Lightning Orb! Up and at us!
Armor won't save you!
Is that a healing art?
It is. I can't ignore your pain.
I'll try to be more careful.
I can carve through! I'm on a roll now!
Armor
won't save you!
Here I come! Azure Storm!
Let me help!
I can carve through armor!
Raging
Take this! My turn! Ignite!
Raising you up!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
After all that, it's still standing. Just how strong is this thing?
Doesn't matter. Just have to keep kicking its ass until it bites the dust.
The Great Spirits!
Damn, must have been conserving its energy for an escape.
That bastard took off with the Renis Alma!
We can't stand here and wait for it to come back. We'll have to follow it through there.
You're right. I don't like it, but we've got no choice.
Yeah. No matter what, we can't let it get away.
All right, let's go.
I'm surprised we can stand here at all. What in the hell is this place?
Beats me. I've never seen anything like it. More importantly, where's the Great Spirit?
Look! Over there!
What in the world? It's changing shape?
Oh, this is bad. It looks like it's regaining all of its energy. It's going to grow even bigger than before.
Damn it. Come on, we've got to find a way to...
Watch out! Something's heading our way!
Guess they're here to try to stop us. There's so many of them.
That means we've got it running scared. Let's take these out and keep moving!
Get out of our way already!
I didn't expect such base tactics from a supreme being.
You can't assume we're fighting something that thinks like a human!
Whatever it is, it's wasting time that we don't have.
Yeah, not only that, but that thing is getting bigger by the minute!
It's starting to slow down the more it grows. We should be able to catch up soon enough.
We just need to hold on. Stay strong, everyone, and stand your ground! Here I come! Eat this!
Bloody hell!
Here I come! I'm not done!
Healing circle! Annihilation! Who wants to die here?
I can carve through armor!
It's over! Burn in hell! You're mine! Right! You're finished!
Here goes! Lightning condemned!
You!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Vanquish darkness!
Not a chance!
Can you take it?
Corruption!
I'm not done!
I'm ready!
Lost! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Brace yourselves! We're going to crash!
We caught up to it!
Hold on. Why did it stop absorbing the energy from Dana?
Like it or not, it lacks the means to do so whilst fighting us. We've become the bigger threat and forced its hand.
All right then. Let's get to work so we can take back the Renis Alma.
This madness ends! Right here, right now! And this time, we really mean it!
We've all come so far. We've faced so much. We can't get through this. Together!
Naturally, we are all leaving this fight alive.
Hell, I'm just getting warmed up! You ain't seen nothing yet!
The Great Spirit's getting desperate. So
Lost.
stay on your toes, everyone.
You
and me!
From here on out! We did it!
Yeah! Bloody
Eat this!
Amazing!
Power's overwhelming.
All that astral
Whittle down
energy!
that thing's power.
I don't like the look of it. No more dithering!
Our future begins here.
Always impressive.
I guess that makes two of us then.
Raging Luna! Now all that's left is the middle!
Let's do it!
Elusive deity! You're mine! Dating to thrive inside me! Yours to be let free! Not today! Blind you into death! You're finished! Blood! Rending you apart! Bloody howling! You and me!
This is it.
This ends now!
Alphen!
Yeah! We're both fine. We're going to start the ceremony now, before it can recover. Xion.
Yeah.
I've returned, just as I told you I would.
Hurry! The Great Spirit is reviving itself! Xion! Absorbing the Great Spirit!
Apologies. I can't suppress it for very long.
Hand it over right now. You plan to use this to defeat the Great Spirit. Which is precisely why I'm here. Stand aside and watch. So then you know how to destroy the Great Spirit. Just as well as you and your sorry lot. The Great Spirit that tried to control me will be annihilated.
I won't let you do that!
Yet do it I shall. And there's nothing you can do to stop me.
You bastard!
I shall fulfill my duty as a ruler. With this power, I'll bury that woman and the Great Spirit. Then this charade will finally end. save everyone. And Xion!
Silence. I'll tear you apart, slay the girl and the Great Spirit, and erect a fortress of death over both worlds.
What do you get from all this? When you have all that power, what will you do?
My dominion shall reign over all existence. Nothing else matters.
That's it? This is so you can rule over all existence just because? Despicable as they were, even the other lords, even the Great Spirit had a future in mind.
To control others, to keep
You
from
have
being
nothing.
controlled. But that's a
Only
path
death.
of never-ending hatred. Don't you understand? It can only end in destruction. The only way to avoid it is with forgiveness! The words of a coward. The weakness disgusts me. But you're wrong. It takes true power to forgive! I have no use for forgiveness. The strong shall always triumph here.
You say that because you've been alone so long. If you had someone, anyone to turn to, a single friend, someone to love, people who would support and guide you, you can't have been alone your whole life.
I'll remember as the lashes of whips. These stripes spreading a skein of fire across my back. The masters who killed slaves for slaves. And the slaves who sacrificed their compatriots that day.
It's over! You are the last obstacle impeding my progress! Die! That's my line! I'll show you the limits of your solitude! What you've done is evil. There's no denying that. I know you didn't walk your path out of weakness, but merely from misguided strength. Misguided because you were alone. Because you had no friends to keep you on the straight and narrow. No one to use all that strength for, other than yourself. That loneliness could make a monster out of anyone. Out of me. I understand. And I forgive you, Volrun. I don't need your victor's pity. And you can choke on your vain forgiveness. Don't! You wish to save this world? To make your selfish dreams into reality? If you choose to walk that path, you choose a path of betrayal, despair, and corruption. And in the darkness at the end, I'll be waiting for you! Volrun! I'm sorry. The Renaissance is...
Yes. But you still possess the blazing sword. It may not be quite as strong as the Rena's Alma, but nonetheless...
I can't! I would never! It would kill you!
My thorns, they're... Soon the great astral spirit will break free. And when that happens, no one will be spared. But there's still time. You can still destroy the thorns. And me with them.
But that's exactly what we've been fighting to prevent. I promised I would find a way to save you.
You did. I know. But I don't want you to die either. So please, don't let me be the end of the world.
That's it. Look! The path Dana's energy flowed through is still open. We can use it to call out to Dana's will!
Alphen, what are you saying?
Don't you remember? Rinwell said there was a little bit of Dana's will inside all of us. If there is a way everyone can come together to form Dana's will, then maybe we can ask for it to help us, to find us a way out of this.
Are you really saying that if all of Dana thinks of saving us, it will become the will of the planet itself? That's madness.
Maybe so, but it's the only way we can save you. And the only way to save Rena, too.
To save Rena?
That's right. Rena's will never had evil intent. If we're saving everyone, that includes them. I don't want to live in a world without you, Xion. And I'm tired of living a life built on death.
Alphen, I'm with you.
Collective will of Dana, hear my plea! I want to save Xion! And I want to save Rena too! I want to end this cycle of one joy, constantly being sacrificed for another's pain! So please, grant us your strength!
みから始まる続いてく物語に私はいるのかね届かないこの願いに少しだけでいいから聞こえてよ触れたいよ信じるよ記憶をめぐってあの時は向き合えなかったね未来を信じてコンパスを握りしめたね人はそれぞれ背負うものが測れこの星に生まれた意味を知る強く生きるため弱さを隠して恐れずに痛みから始まる銀色に輝く月照らす君の瞳その奥に宿す痛み決してくれる誓い聞こえたよありがとう信じるよ聞こえたよありがとう信じるよ続いてく物語に私はいるのかな届かないこの願いに少しだけでいいから聞こえてよ触れたいよ信じるよ聞こえてよ触れたいよ信じるよありがとう
Let's go!
I want to feel your hair right now. You are the place, my only home. Yeah, just like the flowers in the rainbow that beat over and over again. Oh, I'm badly breathing and breathing to the ground. But each and every time we all stand up, stop like you
いつも